Well, good morning and welcome back to our final fabulous segment on CityLine. I'm sure you recognized the powerhouse on the couch when we were on the wide shot. I am talking about Carla Santorno. She is our superintendent of Tacoma Public Schools. There is not enough gratitude in my heart to tell you how thankful I am that you took 12 minutes out of your very, very busy day to be here today. Welcome, my dear.
It's good to be here, Amanda. Thank you. Thanks for the invitation.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me chase you, and then you always say yes. What do we know to be true today, Carla, about Tacoma Public Schools?
What I know to be true is that the love and care for our students and our families is just the same today as it was 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And so circumstances have changed, and the work we have to do has changed, but our love and our passion is exactly the same. More.
Absolutely. If not more. So I want to wind the clock back to just, oh my gosh, it seems like it's been years now, but Governor Inslee, he ordered the closure of all schools in King, Pierce, and Snohomish. Tacoma Public Schools, as a reminder, but I don't think any of us need to be reminded, are closed from March 16th to maybe, and I'm saying this, April 24th. We are hoping that maybe March 27th, school will resume. So let's talk about that first. That still is what we know to be true as of this moment on Thursday, March 19th at, 9:50 a.m. How were we taking care of our kids in terms of, we had Michelle on the couch here,
Sure.
Director at EFN.
Sure.
And we're looking at all those kids that need breakfast, lunch, and snacks. Right. And we heard it from Michelle. You guys pivoted in a matter of hours. Wow! Congratulations.
We know how to feed. We know how to feed children. It's one of our
educationally
it's one
and
of our daily
nutritionally.
Chores, right? So as soon as we had our first, I can't believe it. You're right. It seems like it was just yesterday, but
it does.
2 weeks ago, on March 7th, we got the first indication that we were going to have to close an elementary school, and that was our first thing on our mind. We know that we need that for some kiddos, that meal at school is the only one they can really depend on. So that's when you find out you've got a really, really good team and a good community that is just ready and poised to help. And so we, from that time where we started feeding the students at Lyon Elementary, and then the 4 that were identified, we fed it at the 4. And then when Governor Inslee closed all of our schools, today we have 10 sites, every middle school, covering, the region of the city, being fed and getting we asked the USDA for an exception to provide a breakfast and a lunch in every bag. It's a drive-through. Parents can come through, or you can walk up.
Yep.
And what we're finding now is that we have some students that can't make it to the middle school drive. So starting on Monday, we're going to have bus drivers going into different neighborhoods, into schools, and just to show the nature, it gives me the chills, the nature of the partnerships in Tacoma. So Michelle met me in the back and she said, hey, so how can we get together? So we already have a plan of how they can help us with the bus driver, because they have food, we have buses. So
wow,
come together. So just that quickly, we got another partnership started.
Right there in the green room.
Right there in the green room. We got it
done. Yeah, oh my gosh. And it doesn't surprise me. I call the people within our city grit citizens because they are great and they are grit, and they come together during these times. So as of Monday, the 23rd, we will have buses going into neighborhoods. You and your people have done an outstanding job of updating that website. I am on that website every single day taking snapshots and posting it on my personal page. Let's talk about one of the things I see, and I know as a parent, it wasn't that many years ago that I had someone in the school district or within Tacoma Public Schools Parents are concerned about education. They're concerned about what do they do with the time that these children are home. What do we say to them, Carla?
So my first answer is we've got 2 systems set up. So on our website, you can go in and you can see K through 12, grade level by grade level, opportunities and activities and different things that you can do for your students. Now, I want the public to clearly hear me say it's not the same as classroom instruction.
No.
But what it will do is provide opportunities for your student to practice and to stay current and to do activities. Starting on Monday, also, we will have packets that will go out with the food. So if you are picking up food, you can get a learning packet that will augment the things that are online. If you don't need the food, but you want to go and get the packet, they will be there, and we're working on some alternative sites. So stay poised to that website and look. I've gotten a lot of calls and a lot of emails, emails from people that are saying, why aren't you just doing online teaching with the teacher telecommunicating with her class?
Good question.
And the answer to that, and again, one of the things I want your viewers to know is that I'm following the guidelines from the Pierce County Health Department and from the governor and from the state superintendent. I know how to educate students. I'm not an epidemiologist or a health professional.
Yes.
And so what they're telling us is that we can't do any kind of we can't do a strategy that doesn't take care of every student. And so if
not every student has access to that.
They don't have internet, and they may, we might be able to get computers to students, but we can't get, and who knows, if this ends up being something that's longer term, we'll put our heads to the grindstone.
We're going to put that in the crystal ball area.
Figure it out.
Of course you will. I know we have some graphics about some locations that I want to put up.
Definitely.
For our parents that are
good.
watching that right now. So here are some of the Tacoma Public School nutrition services. Tell us about these middle schools and what we can expect, Carla.
Actually, that's a partial list because we have a site at, there they go. There's the rest. We have a site at every middle school. Excuse me. And again, like I said, on Monday, we'll also be going into the neighborhoods, and we'll have that updated on the website. The other thing that's really important that your viewers know is that you don't have to be free or reduced lunch.
No.
We know that this crisis has caused a lot of people to have consternation about food.
Yes.
So any child can come and pick up a breakfast lunch all in one packet.
I love that.
We're ready for you to come.
You are ready. All right, last 2 minutes. Let's talk about the future here. What are our teachers doing during this time?
So we have different, the Governor Inslee also asked the schools to take on daycare for all of our medical providers and first responders. We're not in the daycare business, so this has been an incredible challenge. Again, I don't believe there's another city in the state that can operate and turn as fast as Tacoma does. And it's because of the incredible partners. So we have Green Trike, Metro Parks, YMCA, all kinds of providers that are coming together. The Multicare and the Franciscan hospital systems have given us a priority for their employees that they want done. And so anyway, what we're going to have to use is our teachers and our paras and some of those to help us with providing some of those day camp, can't be a daycare, day camp services. We also are giving a menu. Our teachers are going to have a menu of things they can do. We know already that teachers have contacted families. We want them to contact families and check in with their kids, talk about that social emotional learning, and make sure that they know what's going on and that they're getting information. We also have professional development that we can provide for our teachers. I've gotten letters from teachers that are saying, hey, just want you to know, check me off. I'm working with the Veterans of Foreign Affairs, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. So our teachers are, we've got incredible teachers in Tacoma, and they are rising to the occasion to take care of kids.
Well, and they have great leadership, I have to tell you. Carla, you are in my thoughts and my meditations, you and your team daily as we continue to keep these plates spinning. And who knows, we may have you back on the comfy couch sooner than later, given the latest updates. So
I'll be here.
Please take care of you and your family.
I am. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear.
You too.
That wraps up another great segment of CityLine. Especially in these times, it's really an honor and a privilege to be in your home. We have some great resources this past hour. They will be up by about 2 o'clock if you want to watch those. Most of all, I want to say to you, be safe, use common sense, and remember that social distancing does not mean we have to emotionally forget about each other. Be there, be in spirit, and be in heart. And we'll see you next time on CityLine. Take care.
Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Oh, you're from Seattle, oh, you're from LA, oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Oh, you're from Seattle, from LA, oh, you're from Chicago, but Tacoma's where you'll stay, yeah. Tacoma, that's my home, from the fires to the loam. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma,